goodness. Hallelujah. Come on, baby, say something.
Yes, thank you, praise the Lord.
Well, welcome. Second annual Friends and Family Day. And as Elder put it so eloquently, we were initially visitors. We were part of the Friends and Family as sold out. And we came in as visitors and loved the ministry, loved the pastor and his wife. And now we're standing here, emceeing. And the Lord has just been working so many things out. It's just unbelievable. We're excited about the miracles that are going to go forth. We just came off a 21-day fast, and I got to tell you this real quick. This is maybe my talent for my role, because none of my people showed up. But you know, it was just so funny because the enemy was really tricking me because I had never gone on a fast for 21 days straight. You know, 2 days, 3 days, whatever. But 21 days I had never done. And it was just amazing because I was real quiet in the car and my husband was like, what's wrong? I said, I just don't think I can do it. I said, my body is just not strong enough. I can't do it. I can't do the full 21 days. So he said, you can do it. And it was funny because in May, the pastor had mentioned giving up something that you really, really love. And in May, I gave up Pepsi. Anybody know me? I'm a true lover. And I went the whole rest of the year, and it had to be God, from May all the way to January 1st with no Pepsi at all. So my husband's like, you been sneaking in them Pepsi? I had a 12-pack that I still had some left. He said, you been sneaking in them. I said, no, I haven't. I have not had. So I knew that it had to be God. I gave up something that I really love. Then the fast comes on. I'm like, I just got back on Pepsi on the 1st of January. Now I gotta get back up. So I was like, I can't do it. You know, I love steak. I love to eat. So he said, no, you can do it. He said, I believe you can do it. So I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and try. He said, well, if you begin to get weak, he said, we'll, switch you out and do a different fast so that you'll still be incorporated. I said, no, I got to do this. It's something that I have to have God give me something. So I wasn't asking him for anything like a big house. We want a new house. I wasn't asking for anything like that, no new car. My personal prayer was, also praying for unity for the body of, New Life. My personal prayer was to have a closer relationship with Jesus. And for him to use me however he wanted to use me. And I can stand here today and tell you that it's a difference in me, it's a difference in my spirit, it's a difference in my mind, and my body and soul, and everything. God has done so much in these 21 days. But also, Pastor was saying how the devil was going to tempt you. Folk was acting crazy on my job. I just had to, suck it in and say, this is, whatever, devil, whatever. So it was weird because a couple weeks, I think, before the fast, I asked for prayer for my mom because she was having stroke symptoms. She was diagnosed with, they don't even know what. They had to put a shunt in her head maybe 2 years ago. They still don't know what it was, but they said that she was the only one out of 3 patients that had ever had all of these symptoms that lived. So she had stroke symptoms a couple weeks, I think it was before the fast. Well, I got a call on Wednesday night, I think, or Thursday, from my sister. She was frantic. She said Mom had passed out. And we live I'm from Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where it's below zero weather. So she was passed out. She had passed out twice that day. And the second time she woke up, she was on the porch. She said she tried to go out to get some air. So I don't know how long she had been outside on the porch. So she said she felt dizzy, she was throwing up, just all kinds of stuff was going wrong with her. So they rushed her to the emergency. I said, devil, you alive. He was mad, first of all. He was mad because I made it through the fast.